Hello, everyone. Welcome to the BrainWashed Pod. I am your host, Triston, and I'm here with my co-host,
What's up?
Daylynn. And today we're going to be talking about the NFL draft and the Seattle Seahawks draft picks in general. But let's just start off with the first round with obviously the number one pick, Fernando Mendoza, going to the Raiders.
Obviously a no-brainer. This
No
has been
brainer.
on like everybody's radar. Everybody knew the fucking Raiders were gonna pick this guy. It was obvious.
Too obvious. I just I don't know. I feel like Fernando's stock just kept going up and up as the season went on.
Oh yeah, he's a very wholesome guy. He's a very
Wholesome.
wholesome and he's low-key not that bad of a player.
No,
He
he's
he
not.
has grit.
No, he's not horrible. I also just think that he's got some things he needs to really work on, but he's definitely like
Well,
you're
yeah,
gonna.
everybody. It's gonna be a tough transition from college to NFL life, but honestly, I a lot of people are thinking that this guy's not going to be able to perform in the NFL. I feel like if the Raiders do it right, especially with their new head coach who came from the Seattle Seahawks, I honestly think that if they develop him right, he might be a fucking stud, in my opinion.
I think they need and I think in the second or third round they got a couple of receivers for him. So I feel like they did pretty well overall in this draft, but this is the no dub pick at number one, you know.
Oh yeah, that's an obvious pick. They needed a quarterback, especially after the Geno Smith fiasco.
The question is, does he start week one or does Kirk Cousins start week one?
Hurt went to the Raiders. I did not know that.
Yeah.
I must have missed that.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah. Kirk Cousins. Honestly, if you're gonna pick a guy to mentor Fernando, who else but Kirk Cousins to
I think honestly, if I'm in the Raiders' shoes, I honestly think they're gonna let him battle it out. And if Kirk wins, which honestly I like Kirk Cousins, that you like that guy. I honestly think if he wins, he's gonna be the mentor on his way out for Fernando and kind of show him the ropes. But if Fernando wins, they're gonna if he wins and he proves that he's better than Kirk Cousins, he's gonna play Week 1, no doubt.
oh, for sure. I think we've seen it with like a lot of number one prospects where they let them sit for a
For
little while. Like,
example, like Russell Wilson,
oh yeah.
because we made that big trade that year that we drafted for God, I don't even remember the guy's name that we traded for the year we
Matt
drafted Russell Wilson.
Matt Flynn. Matt Flynn.
Matt Flynn, yeah, everybody was all hyped about Matt Flynn, and then we draft this kid from Wisconsin, and he turns out to be a stud and
A
just
dog. A straight
takes
up
us to the Super
dog.
Bowl second year he was
Yeah.
in the league.
Yeah.
Granted, he was surrounded by the Legion of Boom and obviously very talented offense with Doug Baldwin,
Yeah,
Marshawn
but
Lynch.
I mean, you can make the same argument for any quarterback that won a Super Bowl, you know.
Yeah,
Tom Brady, I mean, Tom Brady's the greatest, but
but
he had a
yeah.
lot of good guys around him to help win
Speaking of
those
that,
Super.
Tom Brady and this Patrick Mahomes like debate on who's better. It's dude, Tom Brady is the greatest of all time at quarterback. I do not care what
Oh, I
people
agree.
think. I
He's the
think that
blueprint of quarterback.
yeah. Like yeah, maybe you can't scramble a bunch. Well, it's like quarterbacks like when the game was invented, quarterbacks were not meant to run around the field and be a glorified running back. That's not how the
No.
position should be played. But I like how it has transitioned to that because I think it makes it more entertaining for the viewer. And we've seen it
Absolutely.
with Fernando Mendoza, like for instance in the was it the national championship where he basically
Mm-hmm.
just ran through four people to score.
Mm-hmm.
I think if going back to him, I think if we see that a lot from him, he's going to be a very talented player, without a
I
doubt.
th Well, and it's a average NFL career is 3 years, and an average NFL quarterback career is like 5 to 8. Like
Yeah.
if you're an average level quarterback that understands the playbook and can do what you need to do and manage the game, then you're going to play for at least 10 years.
Oh,
Fernan
100%.
Fernando is going into a situation where he kind of doesn't really have to be the guy because he has sorry, Ashton Genty, not Josh Genty. He has Ashton Genty, probably the best running back in that division other than Kenneth Walker. Um, he has what's his name, the tight end.
Brock Bowers,
Yeah, he's got Brock
the
Bowers at.
best tight end in football. A lot of
Mhm.
people were saying last season.
Or like he's a top five or not, if not top five, the best tight end. He has weapons, and the defense is actually getting a little bit better. And they spent a lot of money in free agency this year, so I think Fernando's is not really going in a situation where like he has to be the guy in most situations, like Zach Wilson with the Jets. I mean, any quarterback with the Jets the last 10 years.
Yeah.
But
Well, I was pre this draft. I think it was last season.
mhm.
Was like with all these players that the Raiders were signing, I'm like they're gonna be like a really good team, and then it turned out that they just shit the
Well,
bed,
let's look at who
shit the
they
bed.
Raiders sign. I'm looking up who they signed right now.
Didn't they sign Khalil Mack last year or something like that?
No.
Or no, it was some really
They
good.
got they got Linderbaum, they got N'Kobe Dean, they got they got Malik Benson out of as an undrafted free agent.
Oh, really?
Um mhm. What? There we go. Free agent share. There we go. Quiddy Pay, defensive end, Quay Walker. They got Quay Walker.
I don't know who that is. I've not ever heard of that guy.
He was the Green Bay linebacker that was like it was a couple years ago when they played Detroit and like who was gonna get in or whatever. He was the one that like hit Goff in the back or something. I can't remember what it was.
Was he a one-hit wonder player, like one of those guys, or is he like?
No, he's a solid like edge rusher.
Okay.
They signed Jalen Naylor. That makes me feel great. Oh, they signed Derek Young too. So
Oh wow.
yeah,
Oh boy.
but yeah, I think they did pretty well in free agency. Getting Linderbaum. Now, granted, I don't think you should have signed a lineman who's closer to 30 to a 3 year, $81
Yeah.
million deal, but hey,
Yeah. No, that I don't know. I don't know about that. Especially pushing 30 is kind of crazy.
all right. Yeah, but
Most linemen retire at that age.
I think we can move
32.
yeah, we can move on to the Jets pick at number 2. I thought the
David
Jets were
Bailey.
going to trade yeah, David Bailey. I also thought they were going to trade out of this pick,
I
but
did too.
I thought they were going to trade out here. Honestly, I'm glad they didn't because this is probably the best they could have done while staying at this pick, other than, Jeremiah Love, but they have Brees Hall. I just I don't believe in Geno
Well,
anymore.
in my
But
opinion, them going David Bailey over Averill Reese
oh yeah, Arvell
is
Reese.
is kind of insane at number two.
Yeah, I c- position value, I get it, but at the same time, to me, I thought they were going to go quarterback here if they stayed at 2. I didn't think they were going to go edge rusher here. I didn't think they were going to go,
Well, I mean,
but
who do they have on their D line in hindsight?
uh, well, I'm dumb at spelling. New York Jets D line.
Because I don't think they have any like big hitters at D line right now. I think their D line was pretty weak.
I think, oh yeah, because they traded away Quinn Williams.
Yeah.
That's who I was thinking about the other day, by the way. Um, oh wow, they actually have it updated. Currently right now they have Joseph Asai, who. They have Tavondre Sweat, Mozzie Smith. Yeah, they don't really have
Wasn't
much.
Sweat on the Bills for a little bit, or am I mistaken?
Yeah, the Titans and Bills, I believe. They have Will
Oh
McDonald.
God.
They have
If who?
Will McDonald.
Oh.
But yeah, they traded away most of their older guys. But I love ESPN. I can just look at this stuff, but I don't hate this pick.
I
But
don't hate
Arvel,
it, but leaving Arvel Reese on the board, like in my opinion, just to skip over this, I think the New York Giants had the best draft.
oh, I agree. I
I
mean,
think New
getting
York Giants killed it this year. And honestly, building on top of the Jackson Dart, Malik Neighbors, and Scatterboo offense is like this New York actually has a shot to get
this
out of the
was
poverty area.
well, now that they have Harbaugh as their head coach, he's definitely going to build his defense first, but he
Oh,
also understands. I mean, Ravens have always had a really good offensive line in all the years that he's been there.
honestly, the
So,
Ravens have always had a really good offense,
oh yeah.
like the last 5, 6 years.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know, but I
Yeah.
don't hate this David Bailey pick. I just question the fact, like, was there like strategic planning to not pick up Averill Reese, or I don't know.
I wonder if it was a combination of maybe they just because they do pre-draft interviews and everything like that. I wonder if
Yeah,
Arvell just didn't pass their test, but at the same time, it's the Jets. I will say, I don't think I didn't think they were gonna go quarterback. I thought they should have. I mean, Gino, we'll see how he plays next year, but
that dude.
I
I'm
don't.
telling you right now, homie was a 1 year wonder on Seattle,
Oh
and
yeah,
I still didn't even like him when he was on Seattle.
he just made dumb decisions. He was.
He had the most interceptions last season. Like it was diabolical. Like
Oh,
how big the like people should write a book on how big the fall off was. Like it was insane.
I mean, and to quote Gino, I didn't write back though. You should have.
Yeah,
You
you
should.
should have.
You
You
should
should
have.
have. Because Jesus, that was bad.
This isn't going to be the only Jets pick we talk about, I don't think. But
Mm-mm.
let's move on to number three. I knew Jeremiah Love was going to be picked within the top 10. I
I
did
think
not
this is
think
the dumbest draft pick in
this
history. I
is.
think taking Jeremiah Love is a great decision, but I think where they took him is the dumbest shit ever.
I think they could have traded back and gotten him there,
Honestly,
un, unless they feared that Kansas City was trying to move up with Cleveland earlier to try and get him. But I just don't see why you have the worst graded offensive line in the NFL. You have done nothing to sign any offensive lineman to your team that make any significant impact. You need a quarterback and you go running back when you just signed Tyler Algier for 3 years, $60 million.
yeah. And then you also have a quarterback that is more focused on Call of Duty than he is actually doing his job.
Yeah. Well, he's not on the team anymore. He's on the Vikings, but
I know, but he was last year, and it was very
yeah.
blatant on what his priorities were.
Oh yeah, we know.
But no hate to Jeremiah Love. I think he's an astounding, remarkable player, and
Oh,
he's probably one of a kind. But I think the Cardinals really messed up on where they took him. I think pick 3 was kind of crazy. And I mean, I can't really blame him because I guarantee Tennessee was going to take him the next round.
I don't disagree with that statement. I don't hate the pick because Jeremiah Love as a prospect, I think he's the top running back in this draft.
Easily, without a doubt.
He's probably
Without a
honestly pure prospect wise, he's probably the best prospect in this draft. Like
no, no,
athletic
no,
wise.
no, nope. I have to disagree.
Okay.
Caleb Downs.
Oh
Oh my
yeah.
god. Caleb Downs.
We'll get to Caleb Downs.
Oh my god, dude. I don't care what people say, bro. I will meat ride that Caleb Downs was the best pick in the draft. And letting him walk to 11. The New York Giants let him walk for Francis. What?
They needed line help, bro. They needed line
I
help.
don't care, bro. You have Caleb Downs on the board.
There's a
The
lot of
best player.
there's a lot of picks that don't make sense. there's a lot of picks that just don't make sense.
Dude,
So,
I know Malik Neighbors is punching the air right now. Pissed that he has to play Caleb Downs
oh,
twice a year.
I think there's a clip from like overtime or OTE, and it's like a clip of him with Micah Parsons on like the draft show with him. He goes, "Bro, I played him in college, bro. I had to play him again twice a
Yeah,
year."
dude. Dude, he is a very talented player. I hate the Cowboys and I don't like the fan base. Oh, this year's our year. This year's our year. Yeah,
Yeah,
1995. All right. But Caleb Downs is a fucking great pick by Dallas. I just hope that they don't fucking Jerry Jones it. Honestly, I hope they. Oh yeah, we're not gonna pay you.
I
Like
just hope.
it turns into a Micah Parsons thing.
I just think Jerry Jones is on his way out.
Oh, 100%. 100%. I think he
All
needs
right,
to go.
getting back to Jeremiah Love. Um,
I mean, there's not really too much to say about him. He's a great player. Great
it's
player.
just I just don't. I think the Cardinals should have picked Ty Simpson with this pick,
100%.
just based on need. But
I don't
let's
think Ty Simpson. I would maybe like explore options, but I don't know. I don't really like the Ty Simpson pick.
this wasn't a deep quarterback class past Fernando though.
No, no, it was not. That is a very.
It was so bad that Diego Pavia didn't even get drafted.
Oh, he didn't?
No, he went undrafted.
Oh my. Did anybody pick him up?
Uh, as of now, I haven't heard anything.
Oh my god, dude. That makes me a little frustrated, bro.
I mean, when you lie about your height, you kind of act like a dick.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Who did Carson Beck get drafted to?
The Cardinals. The
Oh my god.
Cardinals.
Oh my god. The worst quarterback room in the NFL.
Let's draft a guy that's basically almost like 4 years away from his 30s because that worked out so well for the Rams. And we'll get to the Rams pick at 13.
Oh
But
yeah. Yeah, we will.
all right, number 4.
Let's Carnell Tate. I
This
love this kid, dude.
home run pick. You got to get your quarterback a weapon,
Oh,
and
dude.
what better
Carnell Tate's a
weapon?
dog. Don't
Ohio
don't don't front, dude. Carnell Tate is a dog.
Ohio State just keeps producing receivers left and right, and in the words of their coach, I got someone better. But this is a good home run pick for Tennessee. I think they needed receiver help. They had freaking Tyler Lockett playing for them at the early part of the year and did not produce. Calvin Ridley is old as heck, can't produce, and
I mean, if we're gonna be so for real right now, I've been saying this for years and years. Tennessee Titans are where players go for their careers to slowly die out. I've been saying it for years. Tyler
I
Lockett, fucking Julio Jones,
yeah,
like
DeAndre Hopkins.
yeah, DeAndre Hopkins is a big one. Ryan Tannehill. I don't know. I don't even remember many players from Tennessee Titans, but I am
I mean,
just
Quandre
always.
Quandre played for them until we picked him up off their practice squad. Jamal
Oh
Adams.
yeah. Yep,
Uh,
Jamal.
if you really want to go old school, Andre Johnson, old receiver, played for the
Yeah,
Texans.
I remember that.
Yeah, I
I don't
just
know, but I love this Carnell Tate pick.
I do too. I think it's good for. I think this is a new era in the Robert Saleh era for Tennessee, and
Yeah.
Brian Dable gets a new target that he gets to develop a little bit, just like I think Brian Dable got robbed of that New York Giants job because I
Hmm.
don't think it's entirely his fault, but
No.
Dable gets a new receiver to develop in that system. I think he'll produce like Neighbors has, if not more. But I wouldn't be surprised if either Carnell Tate or Jeremiah Love are up for Rookie of the Year, Offensive Rookie of the Year this year. I would not be
And
surprised.
the thing that I love about Carnell Tate, this kid just like is always open. He knows how to get open. It doesn't
Hmm.
matter where he is on the field. He knows how to get open. on top of his height, 6'2", 192 pounds. Kid's fast, very like developed route runner. Like he knows how to attack the backside of a defense and get open. That's why I really like him.
Yeah, I like this pick for Tennessee, but going off the Brian Dable take, let's go to his former team. And at number 5, they take probably the top linebacker,
Best, the best linebacker in the draft. Period.
Arvell Reese, the brother to Miss Me Bounds,
Yep.
Angel Reese, still trash. Um,
Yeah.
unlike her sister, unlike his sister, um, definitely a dog.
Oh, dude, this kid's a monster. This kid, dude. Holy shit. This kid's a
Mm.
monster. A 4'4", 640 as a 6'4", 241-pound linebacker. Are
Oh,
you
dude,
fucking
it's
serious?
gonna be trouble.
Dude, this kid is going to be insane. Especially
And
with Abdul Carter on their line.
oh, dude.
Oh my god. Like it's dude, I'm telling you, bro, New York, if they keep like drafting really well, they might have a shot to go to the playoffs and possibly the Super Bowl. Like if they fully develop these kids,
That's not a horrible take.
I
I think Philly's getting too old.
I think Philly's getting too big for their britches, in my
Mm-hmm.
opinion. I feel like they picked up Saquon, they went to the Super Bowl and they
They
won, and then from there they just got cocky and they didn't, take shit seriously. AJ Brown like could not catch a football for his life, and then bitch
well,
said quarterback and his coach saying that
don't
he was
even
open.
don't even get me started on that playoff game. There were so many times AJ Brown was wide open and he just dropped a pass
Yeah. He kind of
against.
reminded me of young DK Stonehands, which, by the way, DK, Jesus Christ, the fall off needs to be studied.
No, it's been a long time coming for that guy.
I
Long
feel
time.
like he was a great player, or he could have been a great player, but I think he's just too big. He's a glorified tight end. His route running wasn't that good. Yes, he's fast, fast as shit for how big he is, but
Mm-hmm.
I just think I don't know. I think he has a huge attitude problem.
Yeah.
He's just a crash out, and he draws too many penalties, and it ends up costing your team a game per se.
Yeah.
I loved him when he got drafted by Seattle, and
I
then when
did
he
I did
actually started
too.
playing, I was just like,
Rookie
what the fuck?
DK, rookie DK had rookie of the year numbers. It's just ever since that rookie year, he just fell off. And then when Russ left, he just started being a crash out.
I don't think he necessarily fell off. I just feel like he couldn't really produce his second year. He kind of just stagnant,
He
just staying where he was, and it's
like
just
he had like 1,000 yard seasons, and then like kind of dropped off, and then he got back up, and then we traded him, and then this year he
yeah.
was just horrible.
I think we traded him because of his attitude problem. I don't even think it was a numbers issue. I think it was his
Yeah,
attitude problem and the cap space.
yeah.
He wanted too much money for the numbers that he was producing. Like he wanted like number one top paid receiver in the NFL money.
I mean, he's getting paid 30 mil a year now.
I think so, yeah, by
Yeah,
Pittsburgh.
yeah.
Which, by the way,
Um,
you hold on real quick. Hold this note. Why the fuck? This is an old thing, but why the fuck did they pick up DK Pittsburgh and then decide to trade their other good wide receiver George Pickens to Dallas?
so you want to know why they did that?
Yeah, I would love to because I feel like
George
George Pickens really just put his dick all on their foreheads this season with how his numbers were.
George Pickens wanted money. They traded for DK and paid DK before they paid George. And George said, "Fuck that, I'm out."
Yeah, fumble of the century, in my opinion. George Pickens went fucking crazy. Crazy. Like, I knew
Mhm.
he was a dog the day that he got drafted. Yeah, he was a little quiet his rookie season. And then when he got traded to Dallas, it was just crazy.
Mm,
Absolutely crazy.
yeah. Let's keep going. We're on
Yeah.
number 6. Mansoor
Yeah.
Delane. This is a pick that can. This is a one, a need. Two, this is actually really good. This guy's a dog. This
Yeah,
guy,
this guy's a dog.
this guy is hitting guys in the back all the way from the corner side of the field, making plays. You can put him in the slot too, which is even insane. Which is insane to me at a
Yep.
top 10 pick. And after trading Trent McDuffie, this is probably what Kansas City needed to do. And I mean, they traded a lot to get to this pick, but I think that makes up for who they got, you know?
No, I think Delane's a great pick. It kind of caught me off guard, I'm not going to lie. But I think the Chiefs know what they're doing with this kid. This kid's a dog, like you said. Absolutely crazy press coverage.
Absolutely. I mean, I don't really have anything else to say about him, you know?
I mean, his game, his play will do the talking if we're being so for real this season.
Oh, yeah. What about the
Yeah.
Commanders with Sonny Styles, though?
Dude, Sunny Styles, I like Sunny Styles a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Kid's a stud. Another 4.46 40-yard dash linebacker, might I add.
The Bobby
Six
Wagner
foot
replacement.
five. Yeah, 100. 6'5", 244 pounds, running a 4.46. Are you fucking serious? This
Dude.
kid's fast as shit. His vert is 43.5 inches.
Dude.
43.5 with 11'2" broad jump. Like, holy shit, this kid was made in a fucking lab. Like,
Damn.
perfect linebacker in my opinion.
I really feel like okay. The Saints pick though, I don't understand. I get it
Jordan
positional wise.
Tyson?
Yeah, this guy I found out this guy is just as injury prone as Chris Olave. So
Yeah, he's very injury prone, and I think the Saints have a curse with taking a lot of injury prone cats. But I think this kid's good if he stays healthy. This kid is really good if he stays healthy. I think picking him at number 8 is kind of crazy,
yeah,
but I think this kid he's a dog when he's healthy, but when like you said, when he's hurt bad.
yeah.
Like he
When
comes out of college with a torn ACL, broken collarbone, hamstring injury, like
and he still went top 10 is still crazy to me.
yeah, like I feel like these injuries would have set me off like a lot of red flags. But I mean, good for this kid. I hope he does well. I hope he does really well in the league.
Hmm. Not against us though.
No, not against
Uh,
us. But I mean, we put belt to ass against the Saints last year, and then
uh,
we took their best kick returner and receiver.
yeah. Dude, this Cleveland pick, this dude's a weird guy. Um, just
I've
Spencer
never heard of
Fano.
him.
Me either. This is such a Cleveland pick to pick someone
Yeah,
that like New York did well with the Francis. I'm not even gonna try and pronounce the last name, but did really well with that pick.
Fano.
Uh, no, Francis Moi Mauigoa, the Giants pick.
I thought we were on the Browns pick.
I mean, they're linemen. I think the Browns. I already said what I needed to say about the Browns pick. I think he's decent, but I don't think he's you know
Can I just point out the obvious? This dude looked high as shit during the draft.
the Giants
Fano.
guy.
No, Fano.
Oh my god.
He looked
Who was
high as hell.
who was the dude that spat everywhere? Can we address that real
I'm
quick?
pretty sure that was Delane.
Was that the dude? I like, yeah, ball your eyes out, pray to God, do whatever, but
I'm
you
pretty
did
sure it
not,
was Delane
yeah, you do
because I think he
not,
was the only cornerback. Nope, Chris Johnson got drafted at 27, but he was like the only quarterback that was drafted top 10.
damn.
Yeah, there was only 2 cornerbacks taken in the first round.
Oh, it was Jordan Tyson that spat everywhere.
Was it Jordan Tyson?
Hmm.
Oh Jesus! So we got the spitter plus injury prone.
We got this.
Sorry.
I saw a post that said someone said say it, don't spray it, bro.
Yeah, I seen that shit like 20 minutes after he did that. I'm like, oh my god, the
I'm
internet is
surprised,
cruel.
dude. I'm surprised they didn't make any like sexual joke memes out of that because it was. Oh my god,
No, no.
I
But I
was
mean,
waiting
I
for
can't
it.
really hate on Jordan Tyson that too much. Like that motherfucker's about to be making millions of dollars while I'm sitting here recording a podcast with your dumbass. So
Hey, this
talking
podcast,
about him.
yeah. Caleb Downs,
Oh boy. Let's
home run
get to
pick.
my dog, Caleb motherfucking dog Downs, bro.
Not only did the Dallas,
5'11", 206 pounds. Fucking monster.
dude.
Monster pick. I think New York is fucking stupid for passing on this guy at 10. But I guess they need an offensive tackle who's, in my opinion, also injury prone,
Yeah, he
who
is.
also has a fucked up back.
Mm,
But all power to them, you know. Let Dallas
yeah,
Cowboys get the fucking best safety, possibly the best player in the draft.
this is a home run pick. They swapped 11 and 12 with Miami to get this guy, so they had to trade up. But this is probably the best prospect in this draft, and
Easily.
easily the
Without
best
question.
and he's gonna be a day one starter out the
Oh,
gate. There's
100%.
there's no way.
No doubt. Who's Dallas's safety right now?
It
Don't
was
even know.
Trayvon Diggs. It was Trayvon Diggs, and now it's not.
Trayvon
So
Diggs was a corner, I thought. Am I
no,
tripping?
he played both corner and safety, I believe. But
Yeah, well, didn't he get traded because he was ass
yeah,
and had an attitude problem?
yeah.
Yeah, but then we have fucking geriatric Jones saying, "Oh, I know the problem. It's our defense. We don't have a good defense, but you trade away all of our fucking players."
Well, Diggs was on the decline though,
Yeah,
so
100%. After his brother hit the decline, I think he was too.
he was an older prospect too.
Yeah, he was what, 24 when he got drafted? 23?
Yeah, that's crazy. That's so
That is
crazy,
crazy.
bro.
I mean, fucking what's his name that the Rams drafted? He was like 24, 25.
Oh, Ty Simpson or the
No, not Simpson, the guy before that.
um
Because now they have two young quarterbacks underneath Matthew Stafford.
mm, Stetson Bennett,
Yeah, came from Georgia.
Hayden Proctor for the Dolphins. Dude was probably high as shit walking on the stage.
Oh,
Um,
100%. But this kid's a dog.
dude's a
This
dog.
kid, yeah.
Bama produces linemen. If they
Oh,
don't,
yeah.
if anything, they produce linemen.
Linemen and receivers, in my opinion. I think, honestly, like Ohio State, Alabama, and LSU perform with receivers. I think they're very
Hmm.
wide receiver university style
Hmm.
colleges, and it's very apparent with past drafts.
Hmm.
Um, I didn't really see too many Alabama receivers go because I don't know how many there actually was. I don't have the number in front of me,
A lot of the
but
receivers right now aren't draft eligible. So
well, yeah, because half of them are fucking 18, 19, absolute animals, animals. I tell you,
yeah.
like those kids are gonna be special in the league.
Hmm. Um, here we go. This is the pick I would want to talk about all pog.
Oh
I
god. Oh
What the
god.
fuck? Okay, here's the thing. This is not the pick you take
No.
when you
No.
have Makai Lemon on the board. You have Ruben Bain on the board. You have Kenyon Sadiq on the board.
Yeah.
And you draft a quarterback?
Yep.
You know
I
it's a
think,
bad
you
you know
know,
it's a mm,
I'm gonna say this right now. I think this was a blindside pick to Sean McVay because if you look at him in that meeting when he's talking about it, he looks pissed.
oh,
Like he
agreed.
looks pissed and surprised that he got a yet another quarterback on their roster when they honestly don't really need him because I think Matthew Stafford's still in his prime.
I agree. I I mean He's
I'd be
close to
pissed too
30.
if I was going.
He's close to 40, but this is not the pick you make when you have an MVP that guy that's coming off an MVP season at quarterback who was one game away from the Super Bowl, thanks defense. Um, this is not the pick. This is just not the
No,
pick.
this was
And
the most stressful pick for me in the entire draft. And when I seen that a quarterback came across my screen, I started dying laughing. My
remember
whole family did.
we were on the phone. I'm like, there's no way to go quarterback here. There's no way.
Yeah.
Like the thought in my brain was they're gonna go receiver, edge rusher, or linebacker.
Yep. And then we
And
saw Ty fucking Simpson come across our screen. I'm like,
and
there's
I was like,
no
no
fucking
fucking
way.
way.
This pick was so funny for Seattle fans, in my opinion. I think this was the biggest fumble in the draft, especially like you
This
said, with all these big names still on the board for
well, here's
defense.
the thing. Let's say like you have Ruben Bain, Kenyon Sadiq, Blake Miller, Caleb Banks, freaking like there's so many Dylan Cinnamon at safety, Chris Johnson at corner.
And the funny thing is, they traded for this. They traded for this pick.
This is
Traded for
from
this pick.
this is from the Falcons trade, like a couple years I think ago.
Yeah, it's crazy, crazy. You waited all these years to get Ty fucking Simpson, another quarterback. Like you are
Ram
selling the bag.
Rams fans try to defend this pick and say, well, we got this pick because,
You know
we're
what? You have a quarterback coming off an
we're in a
MVP season.
championship, we're in a championship window to where if we don't need a quarterback later, we can get him now. And I'm like, I just don't. Here's the thing. I think that there are five other quarterbacks better than Ty Simpson
Oh, 1000%.
in this
I think Ty
draft.
Simpson's a talented player. I just think that there are better options than him. But taking him at 13?
Yeah, no, this was
Wait for a
not.
round two quarterback, bro.
They could have traded back. This is like the next five teams: the Ravens, the Buccaneers, the Jets. The Jets weren't going to go quarterback. If they were going to go quarterback, they would
No.
have went at two.
Yeah.
The Lions don't need a quarterback. The Vikings aren't going to draft a quarterback.
Yeah, because then they just trade for Kyler.
They signed him.
Yeah.
But
Well, now they have Kyler
and
fucking
nine and
and
nine.
9. Oh my god, dude. I can't believe I was so delusional to think that JJ McCarthy was about to come into the league and run it. Like legit
I,
run it. I thought he was
I
gonna come in and run the league, but I
I
was
knew he wouldn't. I knew he wouldn't.
I know. I was talking shit to you and Ian about it, saying how he's gonna come in and he's gonna be a dog. And then he
He's
got
not a
hurt,
dog.
missed his whole rookie year, came back for his quote unquote rookie year and just shit the bed. And then
Hmm.
said the infamous some other guy takes over. I call him 9 line. In
That was
fucking
corny as
on
fuck.
fucking social media, you say that in front of thousands of
Corny.
media.
That
Oh my
was Russell
god.
Wilson level of corny, bro.
Dude, that was straight up Broncos country let's ride type shit, bro.
Let's
Oh
move on. Let's move
god.
on. Let's move on.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about him anymore.
Penn State guard.
I think this is a great pick
Good
for
pick,
the Ravens. I think this is a great pick. I think this kid is really good. I think
especially
he is very good for the pass block as well.
especially for Jesse Minter's like first pick as the Ravens head coach. I think addressing their offensive line because last year they were definitely a lot of injuries to the quarterback position. Lamar was out most of the year. Um, and Tyler Huntley got hurt too. So I think addressing the interior line, especially with, I think they have a guy at guard that's getting older up there in age. So I think
Yeah.
this being the replacement pick for him, not a bad, not a horrible pick.
No, I think it's a great pick for the offensive line.
Hmm.
But Ruben Bain Jr. Hell
Dude was waiting so long, he didn't even want to take a picture with him putting the hat on. He just
nah, bro.
he
He's
snatched
coming into
that
this league
shit.
on business. He's standing on business.
Didn't even. Did you see the? This is like the quickest interview. Probably the first fine he's getting.
Oh
First
yeah.
ever fine he's getting is like 5 second interview.
Yep. He's
He
standing
was.
on business, and I'm here for it. This
He's
kid's gonna be
probably
crazy.
another guy I thought was high as shit at the draft.
No, I don't think he was high. I think this kid's just like he knew he was going to get drafted in the first round and he was ready to go to work, and I think he is ready to go to work. He's probably been training all off season for this, for the combine, the draft. He's probably training right fucking now for all we know.
Dude,
But I think this kid's going to be a stud.
as someone who is from Florida, can you confirm that Tampa is not Central Florida, or is it?
Um I didn't live in Florida for that long.
But I'm
Like I
pretty
barely
sure
had a thought
Tampa is
behind my
like,
eyes. Tampa is upper Florida.
yeah,
They're like
I thought
middle.
so.
They're like
Yeah,
middle a little bit.
I've been
So
to
they're
St.
like
Petersburg, so I was
I
basically right there.
I took a
But
vacation to Tampa like 2 years ago,
mm-hmm.
and it's beautiful, beautiful up there,
Hmm.
beautiful city. But no, it's like upper middle, so kinda. It's not lower. That's Miami, and
Yeah,
then you have
Miami,
Orlando, and then you have upper
Jacks,
places that I've
Jacksonville,
Jacksonville.
and Jacksonville's gonna go play in Orlando this year, which is fucking crazy.
Yeah, that's weird. I seen that. It's really weird.
But
But
Tampa Bay keeps getting all these good defensive ends and linemen.
I
So
think Tampa Bay is like one of the only teams that beat Seattle last
they,
year.
yeah, they were one of the three.
Yeah, we were at that game. We got hella
Yeah,
pissed. Oh my
yeah,
god, I
yeah.
remember.
Just so for everyone on the YouTube channel knows, we were at the game, and there's these Tampa Bay fans in front of us, and it was like and we kept going back and forth scoring. So it was like, yeah, and we're like, fuck, and they were getting in front of us cheering and shit too. So it was annoying as hell.
Coolest people though. Coolest fucking people. I'll
Cool
say
people
that.
though. Oh, they were dope as hell. They were really cool. They were good sports about it too.
Yeah, it was just friendly banter. But I have seen people like legit like lose control at football games. I'm like, homie, it's a football game. Like, it's not like your kids playing. Calm down.
Dude, we were fucking we got
Oh my
those tequila
goodness.
shots.
Oh, dude, those tequila shots were so strong. Like, it was insanely strong.
They weren't even shots. They just poured straight
Dude, it was
tequila.
just glasses. It was just like, here, take this glass full of tequila because they don't do shots. And it kind of
I
upset
tugged
me.
that shit, dude. I had to.
Oh, yeah. Especially in the sun, dude. Like, we were like directly in the sun. That shit sucked.
All right. This is one of your guys from Oregon. The Jets picked up
Woo!
Kenyon Sadiq. I didn't
I
even know. I'll
love
be
this
honest.
pick.
I knew about him going into the draft to probably be again number one tight end prospect in this draft.
Dude,
Two, this guy is a dog. He
a
is.
dog. Guess where he's from? The Big O. Oregon.
Yep, but he was born in Montana, I believe.
Don't give a fuck. This kid's gonna be great. This kid's gonna be great.
He is, dude. He is fucking.
He's big.
He's
6'3",
big.
241. Oh yeah.
He's more of a receiving tight end, but that's
Yeah, that's
fine.
a good that's like the
That's
new
fine.
age though. That's like the
That's
new age
fine.
now.
I think he's gonna be. I wouldn't be surprised if he's up there for offensive rookie of the year too. This is
Dude,
gonna
he
be.
runs a 4.4 flat
Dude, the guy
as
is
a tight end.
fast, dude. I
And
watch
he can
clips and
jump.
he's like, he fucking head topped somebody, like one hand head topped somebody in a game. I was like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, this guy's a dog.
Yeah, this guy's he's a really great tight end. I think he's obviously like you say, he's more of a passing type, but I think this kid is gonna be developed well. And he might even go out in the slot sometimes, depending
Well,
on if how the Jets run their offense.
this is what DK wishes he was. This is who DK wishes he was, dude.
I mean,
Like this guy,
he's kind of got the same build as DK. Obviously not
but
as muscular, but
he's fucking
he's still built.
fast, bro. He's just
I don't think DK's ass. I just think he was not developed very well.
There's gonna be comments like, "Damn, bro, they hate DK so much."
We don't hate DK. We just think that it was an unfortunate turn of events for how he ended up and how
Hey,
like Seattle.
he said the grass was greener, and we won a Super Bowl after we traded his ass. So,
Yeah. Fucking suck our ass, bitch. Sorry.
no,
Moving
you're
on.
good. Blake
Dude, I'm
Miller,
just saying this kid's gonna
Blake
be a dog.
Miller, Blake Miller. I don't know if he's a right tackle or left tackle, but if he's a left tackle, this makes no sense. If he's a right tackle, then this makes a lot of
I
sense.
mean, regardless, this kid's actually good at blocking.
He's
He's
good at
very good.
blocking. The Lions in a down year, which is weird to say because he used to be so ass, but in a down year, they pick up a guy that could probably be a good day one starter. This is definitely a Dan Campbell pick. Very Dan
Oh
Campbell.
yeah, very Dan Campbell because they want to set the tone with the run game.
hmm
Which is
Now that
weird though that they got rid of their second running back, Knuckles.
now they got Pacheco. So
I mean, yeah, I don't know. I feel like Pacheco
what's
kind of
well,
fell off.
well here's the thing. Gibbs and Pacheco are the same style back, so I don't understand how that's gonna work.
I think Montgomery's a better back than Pacheco. Call me
I
crazy.
agree. No, I don't think you're crazy. I think that's not a crazy take. They got rid of Montgomery to get a guy who is the same, closer in the same age and same style ish.
Yeah,
So
just one's smaller than the other one.
yeah,
But it's like, didn't Montgomery want a bigger contract or something like that? Is that why he left?
yeah, he wanted money.
They probably didn't have enough cap space for him, unfortunately, and they rather
hmm
choose Jameer Gibbs, who has been the number one back since he got drafted, and he's been an absolute dog.
Yep,
Just
yep.
unfortunate. I really like Montgomery, had him on my fantasy team. Unfortunately, he didn't produce that much. He only had one 40-point game and kind of cost me, not gonna lie.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
let's move on to Caleb Banks.
Caleb Banks again. Vikings need some interior D line help.
Yeah.
A lot of their guys got hurt. Um,
I just don't know about this guy's maturity. Like that's been like
mm,
a big talking point about this kid. Like yeah, he's a great athlete, but I've heard a lot of things like that he's not like very mature.
he's a
Like he's
perfect pick
very
for the Vikings then.
but granted, he's from Florida. So it kind of makes sense.
Yeah,
The
I
Florida
mean,
boys are kind of, wild. I'm not going to compare him to Aaron Hernandez because what Aaron Hernandez did
oh my
is
God.
borderline insanity. I don't think that's who this how Banks is, but I think there might be a maturity problem, but who knows? I don't know him. We're gonna have to see, media reports and stuff like that from the
hmm
Vikings and how he plays during the season. But I think he's a good pick. I think Minnesota really did need an interior D line, so I hope he does great. Honestly,
Let's
not
move on
against
to
us.
let's move on to Monroe Freeling.
I think this
Good
is a
pick.
great pickup.
This guy, I was watching some of his highlights while he got drafted, like the ones they show on ESPN.
Yeah,
This guy is a dog. He took a guy like Michael Orr style to the end zone. So,
and to all linemen should be, in my opinion.
definitely helps Bryce Young. Gets Bryce Young another blindside guy
Yeah,
to get him.
and it's a
Bryce,
guy from Georgia.
if Bryce Young continues on the path of trajectory that he has been, I think we're going to see an offensive player of the year level style of play from Bryce this
Yeah,
next year. Um, but this is a very good pick for the Panthers. And again, Dave Canales, former Seahawks quarterback coach, getting this guy the help he needs.
100%. I think Bryce Young's going to be a great quarterback if he can get more weapons like the Carolina Panthers got him and a more offensive line. But I honestly think that Carolina has built a very good draft this year. Not as good as New York, but I still they did a very good job with this draft.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Makai Lemon.
AJ Brown is gone. AJ
AJ Brown's
Brown
gone. Yeah,
AJ
this
Brown
guy's
is either
replaced.
gone or I don't know what's gonna happen. I thought he was gonna get traded day two.
I did too.
But fun fact, if you I don't know if you heard this story, but the Steelers were on the phone with Mackay, getting ready to pick him, and then Philly swoops in
Oh yeah, the
and
Steelio
traded,
chain shit. Yeah, I seen
yeah,
that, dude.
and swooped in, traded for this pick from Green Bay, and then, well, from Dallas,
The
which was
agreement.
also that's crazy. Dallas really traded with a division rival, and they gave them the option to come and swoop up this receiver. This guy is going to produce so quick in this
Oh
Philly
yeah,
offense.
this guy's a dog.
This
This
dude
guy's a
is
dog.
USC, another university that I feel like produces receivers.
Yep.
He's compared to Amon-Ra St. Brown, but he's bigger. He's bigger.
Yeah.
He's a taller Amon-Ra St. Brown, which is a problem. That is a
Yep.
problem. And
I
I
think this
don't.
kid's gonna do great things. I think Philly made like one of the greatest trades to swoop this from the Steelers. I'd be
Mm,
punching my desk if I was a Steelers GM and I heard about this. Like straight up, I just stole your chain and you can't do shit about it type move.
literally, I think this is very much a Howie Roseman pick right here.
Oh
A
yeah.
Howie
Oh
Roseman
yeah.
trade and a Howie Roseman pick.
I
So,
think Lemon's gonna do some great things in the league. Especially
mhm.
especially because I'm gonna say the obvious, like you said, AJ Brown's gone. He's off. He's going
there's
to somewhere else.
there's no way he's not. There's just no way he's not leaving this
He's
team.
asking for more money and he has stone hands. Like
Yep.
homie's gone. Homie's
What
gone.
could be could be headed to the Steelers with his buddy that he played with in college. But
Maybe. I don't know though. Depends on what the Steelers are willing to pay.
mhm, they still need a quarterback.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. Their quarterback situation is borderline worse than Minnesota's.
Here we go. Next pick. It's a,
Max. I'm not pronouncing his last name, dude. I'm gonna
yeah,
butcher that shit.
yeah. Max. I mean, despite now knowing that you can't pick Lemon, I mean, this is probably a really good pivot pick for the Steelers. They needed offensive line help. Their line is getting old. Their defense is getting old, and
He runs a 4.9 as a offensive
not
line, which is pretty fast,
he.
honestly.
This guy blocked for Scadaboo for 3 years, so I
Yeah,
think
gonna be some good chemistry there.
uh definitely a good pickup for the Steelers.
Oh yeah,
All right.
100%. All
Uh,
right, and then we got the other edge rusher from Miami, who I knew instantly in that national championship. Besides, like, despite the loss that they took in the Natty from Indiana,
oh, they were putting pressure everywhere.
oh yeah, the edges were putting hella pressure on Mendoza, and I think both these edge rushers from Miami are very talented players and are going to do some work this year.
Hmm.
100%.
Yeah,
They're
no,
fast, tough, and they know how to get to the fucking quarterback.
I believe this guy's got really big hands. He's got long reach. I
Oh
mean,
yeah,
this is definitely a
this is a textbook take.
this is a Jim Harbaugh pick right here. Guy
Hundred
can
percent.
This guy is gonna produce instantly, and it's gonna take some pressure off Justin Herbert. And
Oh yeah.
in a year where Kansas City doesn't have their quarterback, I think this is going
Oh
to
my
be
God, they have to pay Patty again.
no, he's hurt. He tore his ACL, remember? He's not gonna be in the year. He's not coming back till December. There's
Oh
no way.
shit.
There's no way. And
When is
even if
his
he
contract up?
2030 something,
Oh shit! How big
dude,
was his contract?
he signed that 10-year, $500 million deal,
Oh
remember?
my God! I
Like
do remember.
right after, oh my God, I think his contract's up in 4 years.
Oh my God! How the fuck are you gonna top that, KC?
Dude.
Because he's gonna want more money. We all know
Oh,
this.
oh yeah, 100%.
Oh my goodness, that is a crazy contract. I completely forgot about that.
All
Oh
right.
Jesus.
Oh, man. Now onto a
Malachi Lawrence.
this is a home run pick again for Dallas, building up
I
that defensive line. And
the
this
more I
guy,
read about him, I liked him. He has a high motor, but I never heard of him in college. I'm gonna
high
be so for
motor,
real.
high motor. Well, he plays for UCF, and UCF hasn't been good for a little while. Um,
Define a little while.
I mean, since 2018,
Yeah.
since the Griffin brothers were on the team. But
Yep.
Jonathan Greenard as a pro comp is not a bad comp either. I think this guy is going to produce again. I mean, Dallas needed edge rushers after the Lawrence trade, and trading with Philly to trade down for him. I think they could have gotten him at the pick that they got him at, but I think that was more Philly needing to go grab Lemon than it was for Dallas to go grab
Yeah, 100%.
Malachi. Because I mean, Chargers weren't gonna pick. Chargers didn't even pick the guy. So,
Yeah.
and the Browns pick again after that. Concepcion, KC
AC
Concepcion.
Conception. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know. I didn't really hear this guy from Texas A&M. I heard he was really good
he
when
was actually like a top 10 projected until about
really.
yeah. Well, everyone thought Arizona and all. Well, no one thought uh, Cleveland was gonna trade down, and they thought they were gonna pick him up right at 6 before they traded down. But I mean,
Gotcha.
I mean, whoever's playing quarterback is gonna need receiver help,
I mean,
and
this guy averaged 15.1 yards a catch.
his pro comp is Brandon Ayuk. I mean, that's not a bad comp. I just don't
No.
see him producing in Cleveland, but
No, I feel like I don't want to say he's set up for failure because I think you kind of control your own destiny. And I think this kid's great, but I just really hope that, Cleveland really sticks to it and kind of builds around this guy. Because I don't even know who Cleveland's quarterback is.
it's either gonna be Deshaun. Um, they drafted a quarterback today too. They have Dylan Gabriel, Deshaun Watson, Shadur Sanders, and whoever they drafted today.
Why the fuck
So,
did they draft another quarterback when they just got Shadur? And they're getting Deshaun Watson back, which, by the way, Deshaun Watson, that motherfucker needs to hang it up.
mhm,
That dude's career was done 4 years ago.
yeah.
After he left the Texans, dude, it's been wraps. Like, I don't know why we're like, obviously, yeah, he was paid a lot of money, but why are we still keeping him around? Like, get rid of him, free up some cap space.
Hmm.
Like the allegations are crazy against him.
For the next few picks after we get through 28, we're gonna just go through it because we're getting close on time. But
Yeah. Here we go.
Finneman,
Dylan, bro. Another Oregon
Finneman,
pick.
good safety. Started at Purdue.
Dude,
I've heard a lot of good things. He's an older prospect.
I think
Older pro.
he I think he is also like he is fucking number two. He's right behind um he's fucking right behind Caleb Downs. Like I think this kid's crazy good. I think he was good on Oregon and I think he's gonna be good in the NFL. Yeah, he's an
Yeah,
older pick, but I think he's gonna be great.
he's an older guy. I think he'll produce. I mean, that makes it easier for him to produce sooner because he's basically been playing at the pro level in college. When you play for Oregon, you're basically a pro level player, especially if
Yep.
you're a starter.
Damn straight.
Um,
Go
um,
Ducks.
I mean, I may hate the Ducks, but I will admit y'all produce picks. It's it is what it is. But this guy is gonna produce so fast in Chicago, which I don't understand this pick. They picked up Kobe Bryant for like 20 mil a year, but all right, cool,
Yeah.
whatever. Texans go with an offensive guard. They need line
Rutledge.
help. Yeah, they need line help. This guy's a dog, though. Oh my God.
Yeah. Georgia Tech usually produces some good linemen.
This guy's like the first Georgia Tech first round pick since Calvin Johnson. I heard on the broadcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, second highest since Calvin Johnson.
Speaking of Johnson, let's move to Chris Johnson. This kid,
Chris Dog.
I heard he's really good. Really
Uh,
good.
he gave. I remember, like, I think it was 2 years ago when we played San Diego State.
Coming from
He
like
was
a smaller, like not like a huge name school, because I don't think San Diego State's like a huge name school in my
yeah, but
perspective.
they're playing in Mountain West. They're not like a Big Ten or a Pac-12 level school,
Yeah,
but
but
you
this
know,
kid going round one and how much of a dog he actually is a huge pickup for Miami. But I just don't
mhm.
think it was the move, honestly. I think they should have gone offensive here, but that's my personal
I,
opinion.
they need a defense. They really need defense
They need
from
kind of
whatever.
everything, bro. They turned into a joke,
They
honestly.
traded Jalen Waddle, bro.
Yeah, that was insane.
Um,
This
Caleb,
guy, Caleb. Does
dog.
that give you some fucking memories, dude? Some fucking I'm gonna
Uh,
fight and die, and then gets bitched in the Super Bowl.
oh my God.
Oh god, I hope this kid brings
I
some
hope
fucking grit to the offensive line for New
not
England
against.
because you
I
know
think one, Will Campbell should not have been playing right tackle.
no,
He's more of a guard. He is not a
yeah,
tackle.
yeah. This is why
Um,
they drafted this kid, though.
yeah, to move.
Yeah, to move
Uh,
Will.
yeah. Peter
Don't get me
Woods,
wrong.
defensive.
I think Will is a great offensive
Oh,
lineman, but
I
I
just don't
think
think
he
he's a
was out of
tackle.
position. He was very out of position, and he got beat a lot.
He got
But
exposed.
you can't really expect much because our defense on Seattle is fucking insane.
Well, it also
Insane.
well, it doesn't it also helps when you play Matthew Stafford twice a year and they played him a third time the week before because Drake May is a younger quarterback, so he telegraphs where he's throwing. They even said it in like the mic'd up video. They're like, dude, he's not like Stafford. His eyes tell you where he's throwing.
Yeah, Stafford, 100%. That's why he won the MVP. He's just a great quarterback all around, especially with all that experience.
Agreed. Kansas City at 29 goes with their future what's his name?
Peter Woods.
Replace. Yeah, go with Peter Woods. This is the Chris Jones replacement someday.
I
110.
don't know. I think he might play with Chris Jones. I think
Well,
they
he's gonna
might.
play. I'm saying long term because Chris Jones
Oh
is getting
yeah,
up there in age.
yeah,
This is
hundred
definitely going to
percent.
be the Chris Jones replacement within the next few
Yeah,
years.
100%.
I thought that said Amari Cooper Jr. for a second. I didn't
Omar
think.
Cooper Jr. Dude, this
Uh,
kid was a dog.
dog.
Greatest catch in college last season.
Definitely the national championship definitely put his stock up a little bit,
Oh,
but I
100%.
but he went exactly where I thought he was going to go. He's got a Raishi Rice comp. This guy went off in the Natty.
I
This
think
guy
this
went.
guy is a very talented player that was overlooked all his life,
Mm-hmm.
and he's coming into this league and he's gonna fucking tear shit up.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's gonna do great things.
I I mean Garrett Wilson finally gets a running mate again.
Yeah,
So we'll
yeah.
see. I think he'll produce because Garrett Wilson will have a lot of eyes on him throughout the year. I just don't see Gino producing in that offense.
I don't either, honestly. I think he's gonna shit the bed. He's gonna cause the fucking second version of the butt fumble. Like I don't see him producing, honestly.
And Tennessee
Call
goes
me
with
a Gino hater.
mm, Keldrick Falk from Auburn. This guy's a
I
dog.
I didn't hear about him until he got drafted. Then I actually did some research, and yeah, he's a dog.
Eric Armstead comp is crazy, bro.
Yeah,
Insane.
yeah. This guy's gonna be some trouble. I think.
Titans again. I mean, this is a Robert
Great build
Sala.
off.
This is a
Great
Robert
build.
Sala pick. This is gonna be he's gonna develop really well in that system.
Taking him and Carnell Tate in round one is a very good decision by Tennessee.
Hmm. Get your offensive guy for Dable, and they basically have two head coaches. It's not fair.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's Tennessee. They need all the help they can get.
All right, the Super Bowl champions. I didn't think we are gonna pick here,
I want to
but
say this real quick. The kid that came up and did the announcement, I fucking love that kid.
Oh, dude, guy's a
Dude,
dog.
that announcement was so fucking cool when he just like
Mm-hmm.
grabbed the mic and just started screaming, "Your Super Bowl champions." That shit got me turned up.
Fight for my life.
Yeah. Fucking
Jadaine
saying.
Price.
Oh,
Okay,
dude. I love this pick. I
I
love
don't
this
hate
pick.
it.
I love it.
I love it because we needed a running back, but I
I
think we
wouldn't
could have
say
gotten him later.
I wouldn't say per se we need a running back, but no, I love this pick. This kid's gonna do great things.
He ain't wearing 24 though. I don't care what anyone says. He's not
Nah,
wearing 24.
he wearing 24. He wearing 24, big dog. Did you see his interview?
No, I did not.
Oh my god, dude, he's an animal. He's like he kind of gave me some Marshawn, vibes.
Mhm.
He was like, if you meet me in the hole, I'm gonna run your ass over. Like I love running through people. Like
He's
he
an
said that.
outside zone guy. This is exactly what we needed for the Seahawks. But
He's a one
yeah,
cut runner too. And when he
hmm
does cut, he doesn't lose his speed or momentum. And I love
hmm
it. I love it. I think this is a great pick by Seattle. I think they really did build off of this. And honestly, it builds to their culture and what they're trying to produce in
hmm
Seattle.
Heck yeah,
So
dude.
I think this is a great pick for Seattle.
Well, that is all the time we have today for the pod. I want to thank my co-hosts for joining me tonight.
Yep, yep.
I'm yeah, so thanks for enjoying the pod.